Hello, yeah, Evernight is here. The worth it video, is she a must pull, must skip, or what is she? So, I'm gonna be real with you all. This is the most fun character for me in the game with Alaya. Uh, it has been probably one of my favorite characters to play as and to play with. And she has more teams than I expected myself to use her in. I'm gonna be showing some of my clears in Apocalyptic Shadow and uh, Anomaly Arbitration, and then I will do a small cut, and we will go to her versus the MOC Lygus, and I will talk a bit more there about her main DPS role. I'm gonna use this to start to talk about her skills, the light cone and such, and what do I consider her to be the start investment you can do for her. So, first of all, she is a main DPS sub DPS. She has a lot of good scaling for a main DPS, and for a sub DPS, she's actually insane for the Remembrance team. You can also run a hyacine main DPS with the support of Evernight, and you have a duo DPS that is actually super cool and super fun to play. Is two pink girls doing a lot of damage. But let's talk first about what is the most important thing, that is her skill, which gives you 24% of Evernight crit damage. Mine is E4, so we see here 26%, but it's 24% for a lot of, well, for everyone. If you don't E3 her, so 24% of her crit damage means that the moment you get to 250 in combat, you give 60% crit damage to your teammates. Well, to the Memo Sprite, which in a lot of cases is what does damage, except for Alaya, which is where she doesn't help that much. I will be doing a video for her so you can see how they work together, and we will be doing it in Apocalyptic Shadow because I feel like is where we can see more her potential with that E4 I have, so you all can see how the E4 works better. Then the next important thing is that she has a vulnerability here, 30%, which is really good actually, and it helps a lot, and also summons away, and then gives you 2 points of Darkest Riddle, which is the enhanced state. If you are in E2, this is 4 points, but then we go to here where you get crit damage for Evernight and away. By 60, no, yeah, crit damage for by 60% for 2 turns. You stick it as a permanent buff because you're not ever gonna lose it. And when you get 16 or more points of Memoria, you use the explode away and do a lot of damage. This is a crit rate one, and then when you lose, when using an ability, consume 5% of this unit's current HP, important to increase crit damage for both of them by 15%. Another thing, every time you skill or you auto or you ultimate, this buff is active, so it's also permanent. This one is for combat entering, where this is actually important more than the trace that gives you the crit damage, that we will talk about that in a second, and I will show a thing or two. Here, most important part is the 1 Memoria and 5 energy when Memo Sprite or Evernight do an ability. So basically, Ika is giving you 10 energy more or less, sometimes 15, before you do the action, and depends on where you are, it's either 3 Memoria or 9 Memoria, right? Yeah, 9 Memoria, which is really important, and also if you have the Lycon, you're getting more Memoria from the loss of HP. Here, this trace, I can say that it's really good, but it's kind of fake. If you are in E2 plus, even at E1, I feel like this trace is good, but not something really important. You can ignore it. You can go with 2 and you will be fine. I have been going with RMC and Linksha a lot of times just because I love playing Linksha. And yeah, this is the technique, same as the skill, really good, and the rest of the trace as well. This is the important one, which does a lot of damage because for every 1 Memoria point currently held, deals ice damage equal to 12% of every max HP to the primary target, and ice damage equal to 6% of every max HP to the other enemy target. So it means that every point of memory is doing a lot of damage. Because it's also creating your base walking with 500 crit damage in my case, because I meet you. For relics, really the best one is really the World Remaking Deliverer. It gives you crit rate and max HP, which helps both Evade and Evernight. For planners, we have two options. It's either Arcadia or Bones. In my case, I have this rope for Arcadia, so it's what have been making me use Arcadia over Bones, but honestly, farm Bones because you are also farming tree. Well, if you farm Bones, you are farming the dot said that it's somewhere here. Here it is, Revelry by the Sea, so I don't recommend it. I was farming it because I wanted to test some Kafka teams, so I ended up getting this orb, which is okay, and this rope that it's absolutely insane. To the next one. The Eidolons, what do I recommend? Honestly, if you want a stopping point as a sub DPS, E1, S1, best stopping point. If you want main DPS, E2, S0, or E2, S1, best stopping point. This Eidolon is absolutely broken. I'm surprised that it came out like this from beta. Benefits a lot Castorize, but also benefits a lot Hyacine, which for me it's the best thing because pink girls are the best. And each use gives you crit damage, and each time Evernight gains Memoria, you get a +2. So the skill gives you 12 +2 and 2 +2, so you are at 4 and 14, 18 Memoria for free. And the action is giving you 3, so that's 21. You get the idea, you get a lot of Memoria from the each. E3 is used like typical skill, basic, and Memo Sprite talent go by 1. This is a thing, an existence of an Eidolon, which I don't say it's fully bad, but it's bad. It's not the worst E4 out there, but it's a candidate for the worst E4 out there. It doesn't do much. It's really good in Apocalyptic Shadow, I guess. E5, it's ultimate talent and Memo Sprite skill level +1, which really good because it's giving you more damage to evade, so good. And E6 is absolutely broken. It's all-type respan for every ally, so, you know, Hyacine, Castorize, RMC, all of them doing more damage. Including also 3v if you have 3v. And when evade explodes, you get 30% of the amount of memory consumed in this attack. I will be doing my E6 pulls on my birthday. Now for the light cone, I recommend getting her light cone. It's just really good. And also, if you wanna run main DPS and for some reason you don't like Castorize like me, or you find Castorize boring, or you are like you just wanna change a bit from your typical Castorize team, you swap this for the Castorize light cone and put this LC on RMC, and you have a really fun combination. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Evernight. Right now, I do think she is really worth it. She will have a lot of like if you invest in her, she will have a lot of durability into the account. If you go with 2, you are gonna have a really good character. I recommend getting Hyacine if you want. Hyacine really helps. Honestly, get E0 S1 Hyacine, and you will be helping a lot both Evernight and Castorize. I already talked about Hyacine back in the day. You know I love her a lot. So yeah, this is pretty much it for this. And now what I was talking about, we need to go here and go to here. You can see there my clears. One cycle with Evernight E2 with Silverwolf, Fusion, and RMC. Yeah, she doesn't really need the extra teammates for like Remembrance teammates. And if we go to the Apocalyptic Shadow, and we go inside, I can show you my clear here, which 0 Remembrance teammates just because I was bored and I wanted to do this clear because I love this character, so I wanted to see how much the trace is not that useful. It can help, but it's not that useful. So now I'm gonna do the small cut. We will be going to Lygus, and in Lygus I will show the main DPS and how it feels at D4 and how good she is nowadays for an account. And if you wanna vertical invest on her, I will also do a video about that soon. So yeah, see you in a second, and I will do the conclusions there. So here we are with the Lygus run. We need to press this, and this. We don't want to press the RMC skill because we want to get hit, so slower enemies are worse. And we go the gorilla. They are not gonna survive. Already. This is double explosion, by the way. Like, you actually use nuke them out of existence, and here we call for hyacine, and they are gonna die really fast. Now we wanna do this, and we will always the gorilla, the one we wanna, yep. And now with another turn we used kill immediately because one enemy E1 dead. So now we go versus Lygus. We let it call the ult. This zero cycle is not really hard. And now, since we are gonna be killing this, we wait for the ult because we wanna do the swap. Like now we are 3 of 4, now we are 4-4 with the debuff. So now swaps. And now we have to hope. Okay, more or less it's what I wanted. And now since we have and now we can do this and advance. If we wanna advance here, we probably use kill. Not kill. Oh no, we swap mode, which also works. And now we need the Rome ultimate. Same thing here. We let Lygus call the enemies, and then we do the same process. We do this, explode it, and now we call again. And if we get a bit of luck, it's already done. This goes as expected, but it did. We do this. And now we kill. This is what each Evernight does. As you can see, there is no 3v because I don't own 3v. It's just Evernight with Rome. The only thing is that my Rome has her own LC. Here, I use it because of when the warrior uses their ultimate, increases all allies damage by 24%, which I really like it. And you recover 1 skill point if you have over 150%, which I think I don't. Because it's mostly a speed build and I didn't care much about the break effect. Just only cared about having 120 over 120% and have the ultimate damage no more than that. And you have the build for here. 7. This should be higher, but it's okay. And here we have Evernight, that you all have seen what she does. So yeah, the conclusion, is she worth it or not? Did she skip? She's absolutely worth it. And also if you wanna start Remembrance team, she's the better start. The Evernight main DPS is cheaper than Castori's main DPS because the requirements are these two, compared to when you run Castori's that you need Evernight and hyacine. So you're saving yourself a pool, and you can invest into her Eidolons instead of getting Castroids. So that's my recommendation. I really do think the Castroids team is absolutely broken and also has a lot of shielding, but that's another topic for another day. I do feel like Evernight is really good as a main DPS. I fully recommend her over Castroids. That's my opinion. I feel her gameplay is more fun and something that I recommend over the Blow the Dragon gameplay. So yeah, I hope you like this video and subscribe, and we will see each other into the next one. As I said in a post, I will link it. The October update is there. So we will see each other next video with the anomaly arbitration and the vertical investment of Evernight. So yeah, see you. Like and subscribe. Bye bye.